Diolch Makara. So, Ireland is going into a 6-month lockdown because of how poorly we've handled things the last couple of months. Now, I've already had a difficult last couple of weeks, so with this looming, there was only one thing I could really think to do to prepare. And that was to get real high in Minecraft, watch a bunch of internet common etiquette, and since I do not have an original or charismatic bone in my body, go on Twitter and get real weird with anti-maskers in Ireland. So first off, just to get out of the way, we can't just dunk on the anti-maskers, but we should dunk a little bit on the government as well. Doing level 5 with the schools remaining open is a bit like wearing a hazmat with your arse hanging out the back of it.
Capitalism.
Thank you for participating in this evil, nefarious plan. God will take you to a well-deserving place.
George Soros paid me to reply to this and call you a dweeb. Also to tell you that I got naked with your dad in a cat cafe and stole his wallet. It was full of shit quality condoms that break easily. Is that how you came about, or did you emerge fully formed from David Icke's anus?
Number 1. There's no deadly pandemic. There's an incentive to report regular deaths as COVID deaths. Number 2. SARS-CoV-2 has yet to be isolated. Number 3. PCR tests cannot be used to diagnose, as per its creator's statement. Why not stop scaring people and research the calming Eddie minimum instead?
Well, I think that guy calmed. Time for me to calm. Int. Is the 911 your username because you're a 9/11 truther, or because that's the number you hear women calling when you stare at their ankles for too long? Well, let's see what Christendom Ireland has to say. As a somewhat religious person myself, I probably shouldn't make any assumptions, even if the Celtic cross is often used by fascists as a weird dog whistle. Oh. 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 Only one thing for it then.
Tyranny! Governments aren't meant to destroy their people's businesses and lives.
Hey, I'm curious, is it turning when weird conspiracy theorists advocate for neo-fascist ideology? Or do the balls have to touch for it to count?
Can I marry a dead person and invite 50 people?
Good news! If people keep not taking this seriously, there'll be a lot more people for you to marry.
So much for the fighting Irish.
Patriotic choking noises.
Yes, emperors. Yes, daddy. Oh, we got the neolib version of Tanky Flag Twitter over here.
Hashtag I do not consent.
Is that how you feel, or how the onlookers felt when you ran down William Street in Limerick, wearing nothing but a top hat with
5G bad
written on it, and showing off the QAnon tattoo on your foreskin to unsuspecting off-duty nurses?
Parents complying with child abuse of their teens, believing in modern infants who have hijacked science, debate, herd immunity, HQC, HCQ, whatever. What the fuck is it going to take?
Oh, for real. I hate it when medical professionals hijack science. It reminds me of the time in 2002 when interdimensional aliens from the plane of Wangus hijacked the bus I was on to warn us about the globalist conspiracy to promote a pro-bus agenda via children's nursery rhymes. Why?
Just look further than the cover, and it's clear there is no justification for this lockdown. A 2-year-old could work it out. In fact, need to be brought to court for all the collateral damage this will cause.
Also, a 2-year-old probably made this graph. Also, you should tell him to stop shoving bottle rockets up my dog's arse. Because of the vet bills, I've been forced to sell my saliva to Ukrainian businessmen, which due to a rare genetic mutation reduces wrinkling of the ball sack.
Well, if people had some fucking come on, we wouldn't need to go into a lockdown.
Oh, well here's someone who has some common sense, and a Dragon Ball super fan to boot. That's pretty based. Wait, what's the deal with this avatar? Okay. Still, seems pretty based. So, that's it for now. I'll be back with a new video soon, hopefully. This is a bit of a stopgap. I just got this sudden idea because I was frankly pretty bored and needed to cope with this lockdown. And I will have to add that There are some genuine issues with wearing masks for certain people that have sensory issues like myself, or chronic sinus issues like myself. But these people are completely poisoned the well, so we can't even talk about those things. So just a post-game shout out to my one patron, Spencer McCall, and an extra big thanks to everyone who donated to my recent fundraiser, helping the Roma family that I work with. Especially that one person who donated over $200. That was absolutely amazing. So thanks to the Surfs and the wider Cozy Butter Horse and Bread Chew community for helping promote that. I appreciate you guys so much. So thanks everyone for helping pull together, and see you soon. And if you want your names in the description, I will put them there. I'm very eager to do that. So let me know if you want to be plugged for donating to the fundraiser in the description. See if you can drop some bucks into my Patreon or my direct donations. I'd super appreciate it. I'm still doing work from a distance, outreach work from a distance in the middle of this whole pandemic. So every little helps to help the vulnerable families I work with, as well as myself, because I need new gear for making videos and music and other stuff. So do your absolute best, wear a mask, keep safe, be wonderful. Thanks so much everyone, and I'll see you next time. Salams and shalom.